So here's what we need to make our sidewalk chalk paint. We've got something to put the paint into after it's mixed, and we're just going to use a muffin tin because then we can have lots of different colors. We've got lots of different paint brushes to use once we've got the paint mixed. Most importantly, we've got the cornstarch and the water, and we're just going to mix those up in a minute here. And then to add the color to the paint, I've got a couple of ideas. Now, for sure the food coloring works, but I thought people might not have food coloring at home. And so we're going to try a couple of other things. We're going to try some paint, some finger paints and tempera paints. And then also we've got some drink mixes. So anything like Kool-Aid or that kind of thing has food coloring in it. It also has sugar, but we're gonna give that a go, and who knows, it could be a nice smelling paint too. So we're just gonna start off by mixing 1 cup of water with the 1 cup of cornstarch. Whoop. Cornstarch is pretty dusty. So we're just gonna start mixing that up. Got it all out there? And it's gonna be a little gloopy at first.
Yeah, it really is.
This is also the way that you make, I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of a slime. But yeah, we'll do that in a different video perhaps. But for now, we just want to mix it until it all comes to the same consistency, sort of a thin liquid. So that may take a couple of minutes. Okay, so we've got it. It looks like it's all mixed and it's not gloopy anymore.
Looks like milk.
It looks like milk. I don't think it tastes like milk, so don't leave it on the counter because somebody might think it's milk. So once you have it all nice and mixed, we are going to pour it into the muffin tins or whatever you would like to use. You can use little bowls, little yogurt containers, little cups, whatever you have on hand. So we're going to make lots of different colors. If you want to make just one color, then you could pour it into one big container and add your coloring into that. So let's pour it in. That's good. Just a little bit in each one. That's good. Yeah. Want me to turn that around for you? Okay. Perfect.
So there's not as much as in here.
That's okay.
Have to make a little bit more, but.
Okay, so now is kind of the fun part because we're gonna add color. And to mix the color in, I've got a couple of toothpicks. You can use paintbrushes, you can use spoons. It doesn't really matter as long as it gets mixed in. So we're gonna start with the food coloring. And I'm probably gonna get it all over my hands, but we're just gonna put a couple of drops into each one. Okay, and then, whoops, yep. And then if you want to take a toothpick and mix that.
And you can do that.
It's kind of, there you go, wow.
It's kind of like a art, like someone doing the art thing.
Marbling.
Yeah, it looks like a marble.
Okay, so that's, wow, that is pretty. Now let's try a little bit of the finger paints that we have here. If I can get it, oh, okay, there's a good glob. Yeah, you might want to use a spoon for that.
Or a paintbrush.
Yeah, you can use a paintbrush once you get it in there. It's a little chunky.
Yes.
Here's a paintbrush. This is kind of an experiment too.
Might not turn out as we want it. I didn't think this was going to be as like pinky-ish. It was going to be more red, but...
Pink's good too.
Well, I'm guessing because it was mixed with white. So, yeah.
Get to learn a little bit about color and how colors work. So I just put a little bit of blue tempera paint in this one. That's working pretty good. I'm making kind of a pastel color here. You can just put that in the... Okay, and so we've got 3 primary colors. Oh, sorry, we don't have yellow. We've got 2 primary colors and green. Now let's try the little drink mix here, which is wild purple smash.
That's kind of blackish.
Try and mix it in. We'll see. Maybe it'll...
So this is probably going to be like a gray or black one.
Kind of purpley. I don't
But
know.
it smells good. It's kind of purpley, yeah.
What does it smell
Kind
like?
of a goopy.
Smells like grape. I just found a little Easter egg tablet that you use to dye Easter eggs. We're going to try that one. There's some color coming out of
Kind
it.
of yellowish. Maybe it's going to be orange.
Okay, and then maybe we'll just leave that one white. Okay, so we brought our paints outside and we're starting to paint. And 2 things that we've learned so far is that you have to kind of keep mixing the paints, otherwise the cornstarch, which is what makes it look chalky, will settle on the bottom. So you have to mix it a lot before you paint with it. But then, once you get it all mixed, it's just like any other paint.
And also you could do splatting. Like, I'm doing this, and then I'm going to put like little drips on it.
Yeah, you can see some of those drips there. So yeah, we have to keep mixing it when we're painting with it. And the other thing is, when you're painting with it, it doesn't look as bright as it should until it dries. So you can see over here, you can see the colors, but then once they dry, they really get chalky, which is nice. And you can see we did some splattering here, and this, yeah, and then she's gonna paint her surface one color, and then she's going to do some splattering on top after. So, and with our nice Lethbridge winds, it's drying fast.
So this is mine. Kind of did some splatters.
Some splattering, yeah. And what's happening over here?
She's just adding color, pretty much.
Very nice. The other thing that's nice about this paint is it's pretty well washable if you get it on your clothes, depending on what you use for coloring in it. Oh, there's a ladybug. Anyways, it's pretty well washable from your clothes if you get it on your clothes, and it'll come off with the rain just like chalk. So it's not permanent, but I think it's maybe supposed to rain and snow again. So we'll see what happens. We've also discovered that these make really good rock paints. And here's some of the rocks that we've done. Yeah. They also make really good finger paints. Anyways, that's our do-it-yourself arts and craft club activity for today. Do-it-yourself chalk paint. So I hope everybody gets a chance to try it. And if you do, we'd love to see some pictures. So leave a comment, leave a picture of what you made, send us an email, and I know lots of people are doing some really great decorations on the sidewalks with positive messages. So this would be a great way to do that. If you want to write a nice message to your neighbors, try some chalk paint. Bye for now.